A furious diplomatic spat between Israel and the United Nations has broken out, with Israeli officials calling for the resignation of Secretary-General Antonio Guterres after he said Hamas October 7 attacks on the country did not happen in a vacuum. At a Security Council meeting, Guterres called for a humanitarian ceasefire on Tuesday amid the deepening crisis in Gaza, and told the Security Council that clear violations of international humanitarian law are being witnessed. He called Hamas October 7 murder and kidnap rampage appalling, and said, "Nothing can justify the deliberate killing, injuring, and kidnapping of civilians, or the launching of rockets against civilian targets." Writing on social media later, Cohen said that after the October 7 massacre, there is no place for a balanced approach. Hamas must be erased off the face of the planet. Israel's ambassador to the United Nations, Gilad Erdan, called on Guterres to resign, saying he had expressed an understanding for terrorism and murder. Then, on Wednesday, Erdan said his country will block visas for United Nations officials. It had already rejected an application by the UN Under-Secretary-General for Humanitarian Affairs and Emergency Relief Coordinator, Martin Griffiths, Erdan told the Israeli Army radio channel. "It's time we teach them a lesson," added Erdan. "It is important to also recognize the attacks by Hamas did not happen in a vacuum," Guterres said. "The Palestinian people have been subjected to 56 years of suffocating occupation. They have seen their land steadily devoured by settlements and plagued by violence, their economy stifled, their people displaced and their homes demolished. But the grievances of the Palestinian people cannot justify the appalling attacks by Hamas. And those appalling attacks cannot justify the collective punishment of the Palestinian people. Excellencies, even war has rules," he added. His comments angered Israeli Foreign Minister Eli Cohen, who was in the chamber as Guterres spoke. "In what world do you live?" said Cohen. "Definitely, this is not our world."